Saturday night, New York City. College basketball tonight on True TV. Not too far from there. We're on the cozy campus of St. John's University. They are pumped. One of the 5 games at Carnesecca Arena. St. John's, their students, their fans, their players are ready to go. We welcome you. It's William and Mary, the Tribe, out of the CAA against St. John's, the Red Storm, out of the Big East from Carnesecca Arena. With that, we welcome you. Great to have you all with us here tonight. Brian Anderson with the Hall of Famer Grant Hill.
All right, Rick, you've had a week since that loss to Alabama at Madison Square Garden. What did you stress with your team over the past 7 days?
That was a great game. They played great. We played a terrific game. Their backcourt was a little more experienced. But ever since 1987, when I coached Providence, 3-point shots a great equalizer. This is a team that'll take 40 of them. Got to be careful.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
Sellers gets up the first shot. Isaiah Sellers rings in the 3. 1 through 4. Sellers hangs and finishes. Strong bucket and a good start for Isaiah Sellers. Grant has a great pace, but William and Mary is another level of pace. Inside, Prey. Good hands. He secured it and scores it.
Deuced into playing fast.
Hopkins pulls up for 3. Casts that one in.
And that's a great sign there for St. John's. Hopkins being aggressive. Had dealt with so many injuries.
Learning the European game, the passing, the cutting, watches it all the time, continues to do so. Watches the teams from the low majors, the mid-majors. Last night
The week last week was Zuby Ejiofor, and he's going to fire it from 3. No, shot fake, drives it, leaves it, and an assist for the big man. Working inside to Dylan Mitchell. Loss against Richmond. Here's Mitchell now. Maybe an extra pass, had a shot in front of him, does recover and puts it in. Dylan Mitchell now at his 3rd stop.
Has been an issue.
Good block by Pulliam, but recovering is Sannon. Sannon coming from Arizona. Tassi had a shot block. Furious pace here. Sannon on the run. Sannon with a hammer.
Oh, it looked like he took off on the wrong foot there, B.
Here's Mitchell now, shifty, ooh, nice finish. Strong left-handed bucket by Dylan Mitchell. Emmanuel drives it, denied Mitchell. Big block at the rim. Darling pushes, Darling with the left hand, lays it in.
And that's St. John's basketball, Tony. 7 seconds or less. That's what William and Mary is trying to do here. Play 7 seconds or less, and great pass and find. Sellers inside to his teammate Hopkins.
Were offensive rebounds. Sellers working with Ejiofor. Good action there, and Ejiofor. Couple of free throws, now he gets a field goal. Dr. Lowe. Here's Sannon. Sannon, nice little mid-range jumper. Josan Ibinayo. Now it's Ejiofor. Sannon fires a 3. That's a big hit for St. John's. They have missed 7 consecutive three-pointers. Storm. And a lineup change here for St. John's as they get the basket on their first possession. Darling lays it in.
Identity.
Great run in transition. Darling sets up Hopkins. That's a big part of their identity. They move it, they score it, and then they force a turnover. His offensive rebound, Prey, it's his 2nd offensive board. And Sellers can't hit it. Another offensive rebound. And now St. John's starting to look like themselves. They're on an 8-0. Mitchell pushes it 6-8, finds Hopkins, extra pass. Step back 3 on the way from Isaiah Sellers.
And St. John's is a team that...
Mary Jones out ahead of the pack, and a block. Dylan Mitchell timed it perfectly. Sellers on the other end lays it in. Defense turned into offense for the Red Storm. Paul, and one on a buzzer beater. But Rick Pitino felt like he knew as the 3-pointer flies, and it's good from Isaiah Sellers. Rick Pitino told us he felt. And Darling lays it in, and 1.
And I'll tell you, that is all true. I confirmed it with a
answer here. St. John's is dialed up right now. Darling, after the turnover, lays it in. And this is a massive run right now for St. John's coming up.
Thought he's giving him a big lift with his effort in the 2nd half.
Leotopoulos. Boy, that's a smooth-looking mid-range jump shot. Edge of 4. Little push shot is good.
Think about all the great points in that second round loss to Arkansas. So having guys like that, Jackson, who's been on the bench most of this second team, lost in the semis to Georgetown. You had Walter Berry, Chris Mullen, Bill Winnington, Mark Jackson was owners of Gotham FC, and so we've had a little back and forth on social media, all playful, of course.
Called him Peyton's Grant.
Yeah, my daughter, Lael Hill, senior in high school, just signed yesterday, national.
Off to a pretty rough start to the schedule. Jackson on a breakaway gives him a highlight. Georgetown starting to make some noise.
Yeah, I think it'd be fair to predict that right now Georgetown could be the third best team. I wouldn't give up yet on Marquette and Creighton. I know they weren't healthy.
There we go. Got a highlight from Mitchell. Oh, a little windmill action. For the freshman, and he scores at St. John's. All right, we wind it down. St. John's rolling through this second half. They're going to win it by 33. It was tied at 28 with 5 minutes remaining in the first half. And all St. John's in the second half. And they continue to put up big numbers offensively. 93 on the board tonight.